It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Browns, and it's coming up next.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal, even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1. Hopeful of what lies ahead.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week 1, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Ferguson's got it, complete. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Dak now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Chubb. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Chubb has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They give inside to Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, run! Hey, kill!
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Groupie sends it through. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Turpin with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He's got to gain a 6 there. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Counterplay here, Warren. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the first down run. You hate the 2nd down sack. And now you're in a 3rd down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Browns will go on offense.
Hey, easy. Route. Hot.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. That was Micah Parsons making that play. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Red 23.
Here's a counter give to Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple of yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Dak. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. And it's the Cowboys with 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That one's incomplete over the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. To return, Jerome Ford. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did.
Let's go.
And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Red on red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Got him in. It's Njoku. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Almost the completion of the wrong team there. And now they face 2nd down.
On red. Silver.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Hey, Ron.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is cupped. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Hines does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Just a yard on the run, and we've reached the end of our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, we take the long trek eastward to Tampa, check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. A longtime Charger, Austin Eckler, a touchdown for Washington. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Kirk Cousins, a touchdown pass in the victory. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Browns with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. 2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defensive.
And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Offense.
No gain on the last play, and that makes it pretty easy to decline the penalty. That brings up 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Ferguson there to bring it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10, Prescott. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. Throw complete to Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yeah! Here we go!
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
1st and goal from the 1. From the 1. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content backing this offense up with the sack.
Drops back. Needs an open man.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's Ford on the return. Return's looking good so far. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Lawrence picking up the pace. Here's 2nd and 7. Gets it to him on the screen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
On red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Hey, run!
Lawrence now off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Finding Judy. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, easy, route.
They're looking to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Take right open, open. Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Called in by Njoku, left side. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
When you see play action, to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Buys time, rolling right. And they take this in for the score. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Turpin with a return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Browns pick it up! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
On red. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Here we go.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys.
Hey, run.
They put a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. This one from 42 yards out. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Turpin with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Sheds off a rusher. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.